Welcome to the 10 Acre Woods. My name's Mark, and it is a beautiful day. Although I decided to put my parka on today because it's -2, but it's pretty windy out. So best to stay warm. Carl and Billy are enjoying their little spot up front. Hi, Carl. Yeah, where's Billy? So today we are going to talk about the kids, the kids-to-be. The mama goats are going inside. Actually, they are inside now. So we're going to head inside the barn and go over that setup in there. How's everybody doing? Lucy, you always just sit in that same spot. You with your little roosters. Jesus? Oh, what? What? Well, can you fall off? Sometimes they can be a little pecky. Some days they can be really nice. Now I have added more cameras. So I've got a camera up there shooting this pen. And of course I've got the, hi Fernando. I have another camera up here that I installed to watch these guys back here. Hi Sheldon. I've been watching him on the video, and he'll just run around in circles, won't you, buddy? Now, he will be going outside soon. When it warms up, it looks like a few weeks still until we're going to be getting some warmer temperatures. What is going on over here? Do you have a little buddy? Well, I guess that's a nice comfortable spot, isn't it? I'll just sleep on a sheep. And of course the mamas, the soon-to-be mamas. So we have Blackie over here, which is, she's looking pretty large. And we have Snow and Patches. Patches, looks like you got a little bit of girth on you there. Hey, hey. And then we have Coco and Petunia. And then, so there's a hen in there, and there's a rabbit here. Everybody just gets along, don't they? Yes, they do. So these girls had their young last year. It was April 16th, I believe. So we will be running the live stream. I have been playing around with, where is it? The camera's right there. We've got an extra light in here, just so it looks a little cleaner. But I will be starting the live stream probably next Monday. That's what I'm kind of shooting for. So I'll set it up with these guys, but just keep in mind, it's going to probably be about the second week of April when they start kitting out. And we may move them around. Last year, we had moved Blackie out because she was getting bullied a little bit. Sometimes Patches can be the nicest little girl, but then sometimes she can be a little bit pushy. So that's the inside. Oh, nice little bum scratch. Now I did put, last year I put this brush. And Blackie's been getting full use of that. I just bought it from the hardware store and screwed it onto the beam there. And they're loving it. As you can see, just a board is good enough, I guess. Oh, Petunia. Oh, is that good? So the chickens and guineas, they're still closed in. We've left that door shut over there, as well as in the peafowl pen. Now we want to open those up, but of course we want to wait until the temperature warms up just a little bit more. We don't want to have any kind of chill coming in too much for the girls over here. So we will be opening that up. It's supposed to be 11 degrees, I believe, on Wednesday. So Tara is going to be coming out here and doing kind of a cleanup of the shop and the barn. Look at all you guys. Pretty calm in there, isn't it? Everybody's relaxing on this Sunday afternoon. Oh, a little bit of action. So we want to get these guys out as well, and we're likely going to take and build another, or make up another area for the pigeons to go, another summer home, if you will, and have them flying around in the yard. Now, one other thing we are going to be doing is our incubator. So we will be incubating eggs this year. Now, I have done a couple videos on this incubator. It's, I believe, a 266 egg incubator. Oh, 264 egg incubator. So it's fully digital. And the reason why we like this one is because you just put your water in here. It's got a float valve in there, your heater, and then we just use a gravity-fed system. So I took a camp watering jug and hooked it up, so it's just a gravity-fed. And it fills this and turns on the heater to raise the humidity. And then, of course, there's heaters back behind this fan assembly that keep the temperature. So it's fully automated at keeping the temperature, or yeah, the temperature and the humidity consistent. And it's pretty good at that. And then what it does is it rotates or rocks these trays so that you get your rocking effect, which you can adjust with the controls up here. Usually what we've got it set at is every hour it does a flip. So that's going to be something that we will be doing in the coming weeks. But what Tara is going to be doing is, in cleaning this up, I think Monday we're going to actually take this unit and put it into our shop area up front, because it's just way too dusty back here. Hi, Fernando. Fernando, want to go outside? He can probably go outside anytime. He kind of has the run out here. He wanders around the halls here, and then he'll sleep usually up there. And quite often he hangs out inside there. There's Sheldon making his rounds, literally. And of course the guineas, we got to get them outside. Get them out there and looking for bugs and ticks to keep the ticks down this season. We haven't had ticks in quite a number of years because we have the guineas, and that's one of their main diets. Hi, Barry. Oh, everybody's lounging. Bronwyn. And Lambert. Lambert? No, that's Turbo. Sorry. Turbo, this is Lambert here, and Tinker. And Hannibal's over here. And Bobby is right here. Hi, Bobby. How you doing? Now, Bobby came in, the story behind him, if you haven't been watching some of the previous videos, he came in, the owner had lost his mate. And I think she had actually a couple goats. What it was to predators. She had them just kind of roaming the yard, and they hung around in the yard. And predators came in and killed his buddies. So she didn't want to lose him. She's in the midst of getting some fencing, some electric fencing. So we've been talking to her about electric fencing. Hey, bud. You guys aren't outside. You know, I took the drone out earlier, and none of you guys were outside. It was just the ducks and the pigs. The pigs, it looks like there's... Oh, no, they're there. Now they're going to get all... They're going to start making some noise here, grunting. Petey, where's your head? I guess they figure their head's underneath, so their whole body must be underneath. Hey, guys. Do you enjoy it outside? I see an ear there. Oh, yes. Don't want to disturb your nap time. And how are you doing, Shadow? So we're thinking Shadow is possibly pregnant. Now, Shadow came in with Willow, which is out there, and Levi. So it looks like they may have gotten impregnated by little Levi when when they were at the other location. Now, since then, we've fixed Levi, but it's an 11-month gestation. So I believe we got these guys in June. So likely, if it's going to happen, it's probably going to be in May area. So we're going to have our vet tech come out, farrier, and she is going to check them out and give them a once-over. Right, guys? Oh, Shanzy. Are you guys getting ready for your nap? You guys up there roosting? Hi, Willow. Hi, Willow. Hi. You got all this hay on you. What's with the hay? Okay, outside it's muddy, but the geese and ducks are loving it. So we completely landscaped this area in the summertime. So we put in a new pond, which you can't really see quite yet. But once that starts melting, they're going to be out there continuously. So this area here, they're going to, you know, they're digging for whatever. Water, bugs, anything. That's all they do usually during the spring. Find out the little mud puddles. I can't go that way. I don't have my rubber boots on. But it looks like the only ones that are still in the building over there are the two male Muscovies and the female, I guess. So they just don't want to come out. And the roosters, is that like a little roosting shelf? So everything's good out here. Everybody's enjoying it. Willow's out now. Can I get that off of you, Willow? We want to be more hands-on if these guys are pregnant. And of course the alpacas are the other thing. There is a possibility that Shanzy and possibly Paula as well could be pregnant. We're not quite sure. And it would have been because of this little boy here, who we thought was a girl. So we'll check them out too and see if we can get any info on possibly a pregnancy on them. But we want to make sure that we've got lots of hands-on on these guys. Just because right now, you know, they've gotten much better, but they're just not hands-on. Like, you can go up and sneak a little pet here. Oh, there we go. And Paula. Oh, there you go. But we want to make sure that with the young, that they're very friendly and you can actually walk up and pet them. But maybe these guys will be like that next year. Who knows? So with the cameras I've been installing, I installed one out here. Let me just get around here. So right there, this camera here is actually pointing directly out in the pond region, kind of like that. And what I figured I'd do is I would, during the summer, maybe I'd throw up some live streams of, maybe run a 6-8 hour live stream, just so you can check in and see what the animals are doing, enjoying the pond. So there's a smaller pond up here, and then the larger pond. And then this tree right here, what the animals will often do is relax in that area just underneath the tree in the shade. Playing in the mud. So we have, what do we have? We've got some Czech geese here. The smaller one there is a Pekin duck. And the one with the bump is the Chinese goose. Now that brings me up, so the Pekin duck. So something I've been meaning to bring up the last, actually the last couple episodes, is we had a Pekin duck named Einstein. So he had passed away about 2-ish weeks ago. No real reason why. These things do happen. And, you know, he came in a couple years ago and he, you know, had a good life. And, yeah, unfortunately these things do happen. So Einstein, you know, you were a hit with a lot of people, especially with that crest. He was a crested Pekin. So he was very interesting looking duck, and that's why we called him Einstein. So we're inside the building. I haven't shown in here in quite some time. Earlier on in videos, probably about a year ago, Out this area here, there was a mobile home. So we bought the property back in, I think, 1997, cleared, bought a mobile home in 2001. We moved it out to the property, and then we built on this building as our daughter needed a bedroom, and I needed an office area in the back, kind of a den rec room area, which we put in a wood-burning stove. So this is now our, well, my daughter's bedroom, what it was, and now it's looking pretty messy in here. So we're going to have to do some cleanup in here and get things organized. And then also in this front area here. So we've just got, you know, we've got cages, extra cages and such. We've got some feathers and just a bunch of tack and all kinds of different things in here. So we want to make sure that gets cleaned up. So we have cages. This cage here was where we had the chinchillas, so they were in that. We had the rats in this cage. So it's always good to have these cages around and have them on hand just in case. This area here. So this we're going to be cleaning out as well because the incubator is going to go in here. The incubator was sitting on this stand here at one point, but maybe we'll put it on this one, and well, I don't know. That's still a week away. Now this area here is the nursery, so we're gonna have to, of course, clear that out, and we have some heat lamps over top of it, and usually one of them is for younger ones, and then the other one is for kind of juvenile, just to make sure that the newborns don't get picked on by the older ones. But we're going to be running all 260 eggs at once, so they'll all be the same age. And then we've got, of course, some extra feed here. We've got some, this all looks like canola. I see canola and a big C here. And some other bags here. So that is what's going to be coming up the next week. A little bit of cleanup. So it is spring break next week here in Manitoba, and we've had quite a few people calling and wondering if we were open. No, there's just not enough room out there since there's a bunch of snow. The animals aren't going into the snow area, so they're kind of in a smaller area. So we don't want a number of people coming through and just not giving them the space that they need. Plus, it's pretty mucky out there. So unfortunately, we aren't open for a couple more weeks, but we're normally open during the weekends. I think the 7th of April, I think, is when we're planned to be open for the first time. So there's that, and then of course the goat yoga that we do as well. So I think end of April, I think, is when we're going to be starting the goat yoga up, and lots of exciting stuff happening this year. Woo, some ice. We're going to go inside and just take a peek at Tara's plants and find out how they're doing. Well, here are the little sprouts. So we've got the lights underneath there, and Tara's got them arranged on here. We've got, as I mentioned last week, this cage to prevent little nicks here from getting in and playing in the dirt. So it seems to be working. So how are your plants doing, Tara?
Watermelons are doing good, and I see a couple cantaloupes,
Okay.
which is awesome. These ones are, they're molding a little. You look here. You can see they're molding. So I'm spraying them down with the oregano oil. Just like a couple in there.
So a mixture of water with some oregano oil in there.
But it's exciting because it's the first time for the cantaloupe to kind of take.
Good. And how are your, oh, you've got garlic in here?
Yeah, I haven't, that was just store-bought, and I figured, okay, I'm just going to try it because they're bigger bulbs and they'll get ahead of the game.
Throw it in the ground. And then what do you have down here?
Here, why don't you unzip with me?
Okay. Mine's not working.
Here.
Mine's not unzipping.
You need more. No, you zip.
Oh, you want me to zip? Oh, okay. There we go.
Oh, it smells good.
So yeah, these are bulbs of some sort.
Oh, gladiola.
Gladiola.
Gladiola. Okay, so these are sprouting. See, it's oh, there's an itty bitty one right there. These were just old, dried from the store. Oh, that one's sprouting. So the oregano oil will take care of the bad mold.
and season your
and smell good.
Season your plants.
These are the gladiolas. So I just put them in there to give them a kickstart.
And then didn't you have tomatoes? Tomatoes in here?
Canna lilies.
Oh, okay.
I love canna lilies, and years ago I had like literally hundreds of canna lilies. The year before we built the house, I had the most amazing garden with canna lilies and glads. And then the year we built the house, they got moved outside this door because they went from the trailer into here. And they got moved outside the door because nobody knew what was in the container, and they froze. The most ultimate collection, and it was lost. I was devastated. Okay, so these are the old peppers. So again, they're molding, but you'll notice as soon as you put the oregano oil on it, obviously it wets and gets the mold, and then it just keeps it from growing back. And it smells good. See, oh, this is a good one right here.
And what's that?
That's like the old pepper seeds.
Oh, okay.
So some may come, some may not. But at least if you're getting rid of they're still wet and they're still growing. The mold is just kind of like a natural. But the oregano oil does really well for...
Peppers?
No, those are sunflowers.
No, well, it says peppers over there.
Shit, it does not.
Sure it does.
Oh, on this end is peppers.
Peppers, green. Okay. Okay. And what are these guys up here?
I'm trying to catch up to you there.
No, you don't have to catch up. You just spray. What are these guys on the top here?
Those are peppers.
These are
so
peppers.
Those are all
well.
the specialty peppers that you wanted?
Oh, did I want specialty peppers?
Oh, your banana peppers, your sweet chili peppers.
You talked about having some kind of hot...
Oh, that's the...
yeah, I forget exactly. It's the...
Apocalypse?
Yeah.
Scorpion?
Scorpion Apocalypse, which are like number 2 or 3
like that,
on the hottest...
Habanero?
Scoville unit, which you see it on videos all the time.
So
the challenge. So maybe we'll have to do a challenge.
Oh God, I ain't doing it. So the nice thing is with these now, instead of spraying the top, you see I've added all the soil to raise it up. Is now I can just pour water in the bottom, and they get watered from the bottom.
Oh yeah, okay.
So it's a lot of these peppers down here were old, so if they're growing, kudos. If not, no worries. These are all the new seeds up top.
All right.
And they're doing really well.
And what about in the mystery container here? We have to pull this out, I think, don't we?
This one's gonna be scary. This one, you know what? I actually hide from this one.
Here.
No, I gotta water it.
Oh, it's on. Oh, did you must have flipped it around. Ah, you did too.
Stop growing. I think I planted these way too early. So these are the onions. Oh my God, like they're just celery. I mean, celery you gotta start, but I mean, I started thousands of seeds. So
looks like grass.
It does look like grass. And this is broccoli, I think. This is the broccoli that, like oh my, but if you notice, the mold from the last time that we sprayed is got like it's, oh, it smells so good in here.
Oh yeah.
Doesn't it?
Yeah.
That smells so good. Yeah. It literally does.
Well, that's it for this video. I hope you enjoyed it. Spring is officially here, the 21st, so now it just needs to melt and get rid of all that snow. So that's it for this video. I hope you enjoyed it, and next week we should see some beautiful green grass.
Hopefully.
Maybe.
Can you pass me this?
Probably not. It'll probably take a couple weeks. But until then, have a wonderful week. And as I mentioned before, the live stream will likely be going up the first week of April. Take care, and we'll see you next time.